Hello everybody, this is Milagros. Welcome to Binah Tarot, and I'm going to be doing the tarot scopes for each one of the zodiac signs in regards to love for the month of January. Let's begin. This month I will be doing the Celtic Cross with the Kingdom within Tarot by Juno, Lucina and Sharon ThornFeather. And I am going to be pulling one card for advice from the Oracle of Echoes by Tourian. Gemini, these are your love tarot scopes for the month of January. And the card we have in the middle is the Five of Swords, which is the card of longing, missing somebody, missing something, feeling melancholic about a situation. It's the center of the reading, so there is something you might be missing, or somebody that you might be missing during this month, or it feels almost as if, apparently, because we have on the top the Emperor card, apparently you are fine, apparently you have it all figured out and you seem in control, you seem to be in control, but there is a situation that feels a little bit off-putting to you. It feels a little bit like as if a little piece of you, a little part of you does not fully understand what is going on, does not fully, cannot fully or deeply analyze into the situation, because it feels almost as if something or somebody is missing. You're missing something in your life. That is the main focus. Whether you are in a relationship and you are missing maybe something that you used to have in the past with this person, or if you broke up and you're missing the person, or if you are single and maybe you're missing having a relationship. Crossing, we have the Hermit, and the Hermit card is the card of Virgo. It has to do with thinking, with overthinking a little bit, with looking within, which is quite interesting because it's also the advice card. So this missing or lingering situation or longing situation is in some way crossed by the practical thinking. So you might not be allowing yourself to fully embrace whatever difficult situation you might be going through, or whatever feels a little bit unclear inside your mind or inside your heart, because what's crossing is your practical life. What is crossing is your responsibilities, the other things that you have to do the rest of your life. Maybe this card also speaks about loneliness in a way, so maybe you want to be, or you miss this person, but at the same time you want to be alone, and you miss your independence and you miss your individuality in a way. So it's like one thing gets in the way of the other, and it's a little bit difficult to find the balance during this month. As I was telling before, on the top of the reading we have the Emperor card, and the Emperor is somebody who has everything under control. He is the person that speaks. He's actually the Aries person. This can also mean that you are thinking about somebody from the Aries sign, or that has any placement such as Venus or the ascendant, probably could even be the moon in Aries. So whether this person or this matter with this person is crossing your mind, or whether it is you trying to take control over the things and trying to be a lot more determined in whatever action you decide to take. It's like you are going to conquer whatever you want during this month. You are somehow ready to go and take it. There is something that makes you feel determined. And I think that is connected to the past, because we have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is a card of blended pleasure. And it tells us about something that feels missing in our life. So whatever has been, whatever you felt that was missing during the previous month, it is very likely that you are going to pursue it during this month. It's very likely that you are going to go after it in a way, that you are going to go and try to find it in a way. Maybe it was not easy to approach in the previous months, and during this month you are making a decision whether you want to take it or whether you want to completely walk away from it, but you want to be more determined during this month because it was like in hesitation previously. As for the foundation, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is a subconscious part, and this has to do with money, with prosperity. So in the more, in the less romantic way, we can say that subconsciously the decision is driven by something that has to do with money, something that has to do with work, something that has to do with a salary. So maybe if you're involved with somebody from your work, or that in any way is related to you in economical or financial terms, it might be one of the reasons that you are going to take that direction or decision. It might also, or it also seems or feels as if you are being given some things, but you feel that whatever you're receiving might not be exactly what you want, might not be exactly what you feel that you deserve. Maybe you are being underestimated by the other person, or you feel that your person is not giving enough of his or herself to make the things work in a certain or in a specific way. Or whether it is you that cannot really dedicate that time or that effort to that person at this point because you probably just want to be alone and you maybe just want to withdraw a little bit and take some time, or just take care of other things, other matters in your life, and just maybe let this rest for a little bit longer. Now, or maybe it can also have to do with not being ready, because it's in the subconscious matter. So, in the current energies, we have the Six of Cups, which is the card of remembering the past. So, there is something, whether it is somebody that you are missing, that she or he has been in your past, and you feel kind of nostalgic in regards to the moment that you shared with him or with her. It can also have to do with sensuality. So it can be a time that it's, in this deck, it is not like that in every tarot deck, but in this deck it represents sensuality. So it might be related to you maybe connecting more into the physical level to the people, to other people, maybe enjoying some casual interactions, or even if you're in a relationship, enjoying the physical interaction with your partner. In a way, it feels almost as if there is a lot of fire during this month. We have the Emperor, which is fire energy. It's related to Aries. We have the Six of Cups, which again is related to fire. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is again related to fire. So there is a lot of passion, there is a lot of drive during this month for Gemini. I feel really glad about that. I think that you are finding inspiration from a source that is giving you or making you feel passionate about what you do. Now, in regards to the surroundings, we have the Prince of Swords, and the Prince of Swords is the Lord of Misrule. So, whether it is that the other person might be from an air sign as well, such as yourself, it can be a Libra, it can be another Gemini, it can be Aquarius, or it can be somebody who has a placement, one of these placements. It could also represent even Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is the air within the fire signs. But it feels almost as if there is maybe a lot of talking from the other side, but there is not plenty of actions. It just stays on the words. Maybe the other person is coming across as a bit too impulsive, and you are a bit confused in regards to what to think of this person, because you don't know what to believe or what not. Maybe the other person is being a little bit impulsive towards you and telling you things that make you angry. Maybe they are not thinking through very much whatever they are saying, or maybe you feel that they are lying. This card can also be hiding some sort of lie or some sort of information that is given in a specific way so that it creates confusion. So beware in terms of communication with the other side, because there are things that can be said, and you can definitely clear up some doubts that have been blocked the previous month in regards to communication, but you will need to be very honest, and the other person will need to be very honest and open so that communication can be established appropriately. Now, in regards to the Nine of Swords, I don't normally read reversed cards unless it is for a private reading and for very specific matters. But for some reason this card was reversed, and I decided to leave it like that because it somehow feels it makes sense. And in this case, in the unexpected, it feels almost as if you are going to try to look into some information, you are going to try to investigate, to cut through some mystery, to understand some situation that feels a little bit unclear to you. So it feels almost as if some information is being withdrawn from you and you're going to go to try and find it out, because it is going to help you make some decisions, because we have the Justice card right next to it. It feels like you want to be fair about something or towards somebody, but you still need some more information. This person might not be very willing to talk, not at least about this specific matter, and you really want to cut through and find out what is going on. So you are kind of concerned about the energies that are going on around you, and you want this uncomfortable situation, this tense situation to end. Whether it is that you cannot sleep or you had a problem to sleep and you just want to take care of whatever is troubling your mind. But in this card, overall, reversed, for me is positive. For me, well, in most of the cases it is positive, because it speaks about clearing out the situation, clearing out the air, clearing out the tension, clearing out the concerns. But it can also mean that you might be justifying your behavior by the belief that you are a victim. So, okay, this is not very, I know, it's not very easy to hear sometimes, but just don't be the victim. And don't let the other person be the victim. That's why the communication here is so important. Whatever you say, whatever you tell to the other person, whatever you discuss, just try to be clear, to not exaggerate, don't let the whole situation get out of hand, because it's really a lot more simple than it seems. Now, in regards to the short-term future, sorry, and to the outcome, we have the Justice card. So as I was telling before, it means about making justice, trying to find justice, trying to find an agreement with the other person, trying to tie some knots that were not precisely matching before. I think that you are going towards there during this month, trying to be fair, to get to a common ground, get to an agreement with the other person, but at the same time you are going to be yourself, you are going to be independent, you are not going to, like a typical Gemini, you're not going to let yourself be bound to a situation that doesn't seem fair to you. So this is a month in which you are trying to work through relationships, but at the same time trying to work with the relationship with yourself, because you are feeling very energetic. And the advice card is to look within. So this card tells me that it is a month in which you are going to find some answers to some of the questions you have been having throughout the previous year. Whether it is this information that will be revealed, or maybe it's not that it will be revealed externally, but that you are going to find the answer within yourself. Maybe the answer has been there all along and you have not been ready to embrace it. And I think that this card encourages you to embrace whatever truth is that you want to find out, and whatever you need to know, whatever you feel you need to know, it is right within yourself. This is just a general reading, and you can always check your ascendant, your moon sign and Venus in order to get more information, or you can book a private reading with me by following the links that I am leaving down below. You can have access to my 60-minute reading. It's a 65-minute reading actually during this month. It's an in-depth reading in which we can see further details on specific or general situations. There is also a promo that I launched for this month. It's my 30-minute reading, which costs only $29 instead of $35. This is an offer that is valid during the month of January because of the new year. Also, I launched a new contest, and you only need to share a Facebook post that I'm going to be linking down below as well. And you have to like my Facebook page and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to set the privacy to public so that I can see that you have shared. The contest expires on the 15th of January and I should be announcing the winner on the 16th or 17th. Also, I made a separate video, and unfortunately I could do it only in Spanish because I was really in a hurry. It was just a live broadcast. And during that broadcast, I was thanking everybody because I hit the 10,000 subscriber mark. And this is only thanks to you and to your support. Besides that, I am also explaining the delay on the yearly tarot scopes of the rest of the signs. I had to go on a trip, so I didn't really have the option to transfer the videos from my memory card to my computer as I was recording them. So when I tried to actually transfer the files, I realized that it was pretty much corrupted. They were corrupted. It was impossible to rebuild the database. So although I tried, eventually I just realized that I will have to re-record them from scratch. They are lengthy videos, so please bear with me because it will take some time. It was from Virgo to Pisces. So, besides that, I really hope you have a wonderful new year. I have the best wishes for you. Thank you so much for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, for the comments and the support that you have shown me. And I really hope to see you next month again. Bye bye.